Good morning, Year 4. No, good afternoon, Year 4, when you watch this. C'est vendredi le 12 février. And our last science of this term, is to explore the human impact on habitats and environments. So far, we've been looking at all the animals and plant life, and now we're going to think about how humans affect it. So to be successful in this lesson, we're going to identify how humans affect other living things, explain both the positive and negative impacts that humans have on habitats and environments, and we're going to think of ways to change the human impact, see if that is possible. So what would happen if all the trees in this forest were cut down? How would it affect the animals that live there? So pause the video and have a think, write down some of your answers. Okay, so imagine there's no trees here. It would look very sad. Here we go. Deforestation, it's called, when the trees are pulled down, is a problem in some parts of the world. Trees are cut down for timber, which has a massive impact on the environment, because we've been talking about habitats, and if there are no trees, well, there's nowhere for the animals to live. And also, when there's nowhere for those particular animals to live, you have to think about the insects that depend on the leaf litter to survive. And then the animals that eat those insects. So we were thinking about food chains, weren't we, before? And if you take one organism out of the chain, the whole chain collapses. Okay, so it's really quite a devastating impact on our world. Humans can have positive effects as well as negative. So can you think of any ways in which humans can help sustain environments? And also, can you think of some more ways in which humans destroy environments? Humans can help sustain environments in many different ways. Some might be quite simple, like setting up a birdhouse or a pond in a garden, because then all the birds come in and they feed off of whatever bird food is in there. And humans can set up eco-friendly parks, which encourage wildlife, as well as reserves. And in our reading, we talked about all the Australian reserves. And that helps protect endangered species and give animals a safe environment to live in. But the flip side of that, the negative, is humans can also damage environments by dropping litter, clearing natural areas to make room for houses and towns, and cutting down trees for timber, picking wild flowers, and polluting rivers, streams, and lakes. And I found a picture here of some of the plastic waste. Okay, so all the rubbish and waste. So we're thinking about, aren't we, what good things can we do? What positive things can we do so that we don't destroy habitats? Okay, so we could stop picking wildflowers. That's really easy. We could stop throwing our rubbish into rivers and just on the floor, because even if you throw your rubbish on the floor, it can find its way with the wind into the rivers, and that can damage the sea life. And we can obviously reduce our single-use plastic. We talk about that a lot in school, okay, about using refillable water bottles, about not using plastic bags for our shopping. So there are lots of things little things that we can do that help make a difference. So on Teams, if you go to Teams, you need to think about lots more positive and negative impacts humans have. And I'd like you to write as many as you can, positive ones here and negative ones here, and then share them with me, okay? So all the positive ones link back to the success criteria we talked about at the beginning, which would be, how can we change, okay, human impact? What can we do that will have a positive effect? Okay, fantastic. Right, there's also an end of unit quiz on Teams you will find as well. So you've got 2 activities to do today. The quiz is quite quick and simple. If you have trouble typing onto it, I'm going to add a blank word page and you can put your answers on that. Okay, right, have a lovely half term. Enjoy having walks and looking at natural habitats, and we will see you and speak to you next term in spring 2. Bye-bye.